Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. You gotta admit that was pretty cool. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank y'all so much for all the support on the last video. Guys, I think 2 videos ago, y'all hit like almost 5,000 likes. Let me just tell y'all something. That's a lot of freaking likes. Thank y'all so much. It's crazy to even think that that's a possibility that you guys support me so much, but I cannot help but just say thank you. I know y'all say you don't have to say thank you every video, but I'm gonna anyway, so just deal with it. Anyway, guys, today I have some, I don't know how exciting it is stuff to do, but I'm caffeinated right now, so I'm gonna portray it in an exciting way, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I want to get some storage online. This is going to be kind of a base building episode, I think. I have a few ideas, right? So there was somebody in the comments that mentioned, Z, why don't you just keep this large building as like your grand entrance, right? Have it all empty, and then have some side like deals that come out for like storage and different rooms and stuff like that. And I'll tell you why I don't want to do that. First of all, I love the back patio area. I'm kind of glad that it did that, and they were right. I am fortunate that it worked out the way that it did, because now I have a cool back patio area, and because this is a PvE server, I don't really have to worry about, you know, invaders and stuff like that. So technically, I could put most of my stuff back here if I wanted to, but I want to try something a little bit different first. Also, the side ventures, kind of like what I talked about with the back, is prevalent on this side too. There is a large rock right there that prevents me from putting almost any type of the supports in, so that means I would not be able to build where this is, and the rock is not harvestable, unfortunately. So yeah, that's kind of a bust, but still in all, I am happy about the situation. What I want to try to do is do something with catwalks. Now, this is something similar that we did in the Forge, which I believe Armitage designed, and I'm really keen on trying to make it work for some storage. So we can just imagine that this door wouldn't open except for when I really need to get out on that side, but there won't be that much need for it. Everything will be accessed through the back and the front, I do believe. So let's try something, shall we? I have some pillars here. I'm going to go ahead and start it right here, and I'm going to see if I can place a catwalk on it. Now, from the looks of it, it does not allow me to place unless there's some sort of base, right? So we might have to just do a roof. Let's see here. Can I do a ceiling? We can put a ceiling here, but that's not going to be high enough for what I want. So let me just put another couple of the pillars on top, and I think that is probably going to be high enough. I should be able to reach that. I'm thinking I should be able to reach it anyway. I hope so. Maybe that's a little bit too tall. Let's see. Demolish. You gotta be careful around this stone gate. You know how I am with stone gates. Alright, let's try this. Alright, so I got that hooked up. It's not sticking out outside or anything. That's good. Let's see if I can do the catwalk. So replace this with catwalk. Aha, it does extend. Now, before you go and say, why not just make it all stone floors, Z? Well, I'm thinking that the storage is a little bit easier to access when it's on top of there. And I still don't know how a vault's going to add up into this, so I'm not too sure. And before you say, what about the corner here? I can still put this in the corner. Watch, I'll show you. Bam. Bam. And now I can put that other ceiling on top of that as well. So let's go ahead and just use that. Just like so, and now I can do catwalks as well. Now the catwalks will stretch all the way across, that's not a problem. And we can do storage on top of there. So that's a good way to store items that I can still pass underneath. As you can see, I can still open the doors without anything catastrophic happening. It's kind of weird about the hitboxes and stuff, but I'm kind of glad about that. And I guess I could start putting large storage here, but first I want to try out if a vault works. Now, I've looked into the recipe for vault. Man, oh man, is it expensive. Like, crazy amounts of metal and cementing paste. If I go here, I do have the Ingram I can show y'all in the fabricator. I have been putting a few things together off camera to make this video a little bit easier, but I think I'm gonna have to go get some metal here. I got a generator made already. I have an electrical box made. I have some wire and stuff, and I also have the refrigerator. But I think if we go to, let's see, I guess we can go to storage, structures, metal, storage. Yes, so metal ingots, we need 300. Cementing paste, we need 60. Oil, we need 30. And polymer is a really high cost too. So I think I have enough obsidian to make polymer. Let's see here. For the polymer, I believe I have to make, let's go to synthetic, no, composite. That's what I want. Cementing paste. So let's see. I did make some cementing paste too. I have 17 here, which is probably not going to be enough. And I have another 16 here. So we can get some more if we really need to. In fact, I'm pretty sure Blue Balls has stone on. Yes, I do have at least 100 stone. Can I make it? Yeah. I'm going to just pick up a couple more here too. Alright, that's slow enough, thanks. Excuse me, Bert. So what I'll probably do is take Bert up and get some metal and stuff. And I know a bunch of you always complain, why not show the gathering process? I guess I'll do a little bit of metal forming with you guys. Let's see here. Let's turn this into all the cementing paste that we can. It looks like I'll have plenty enough here, and this will be 17. Okay, that's a good little start. Let's take the 33 here and see what we can do. We might need some more obsidian as well. So composite, turn on, and craft all 16. So that'll probably be all of the obsidian that we have. How much did we need for that structures? Was it that vault? Metal, storage. So altogether we'll need 60 polymer, which I'm probably not gonna have enough. So yeah, I'm gonna need more obsidian too. We'll have to get that up top there. And I guess what I'm gonna do is just bring my Bronto up there. I think that'll be the easiest way. It'll be a longer trip like that, but okay, that's actually, I think I ran out. Yeah, I ran out of cementing paste. So first we're gonna have to get a little bit more stone. Let's see here. What I'll do is I'll take Blue Balls and I'll go get a little bit of stone. He can hold about 300. I need to get a little bit more weight on him, but he's starting to move relatively fast, and the rolling mechanism does help a little bit. So let's see what we get here. Looks like I could do 76, 156. Let's do another one. 80. All right, 168. That's probably, yeah, that's probably almost too much. All right, no, but I can still move at a reasonable rate here just to get back. And what I'm gonna do is make as much cementing paste as possible with this. Then I'm gonna go out with, I don't know if I should just go with my bird or if I should take Bert. I don't take Bert out enough. I guess I'll take Bert out. He's probably in need of some exercise here. All right. This is so much stone for just two. Let's see. Where is the... Aha! There it is. I'll need to add some more chitin. Let me get on top. This is another thing. Man, this setup was so bad. Alright. Couple more things of chitin. I'll put that on here. And I'll take the rest of the stone off Blue Balls, and that'll be it. And I know I'm kind of just like commentating and navigating over what I currently have, but I know some of you want to see this, so I know some of you don't as well, so feel free to skip forward. I don't, yeah, I'm out of my comfort zone too, just to let y'all know. Okay, so Blue Balls has got that stuff going on. Let's go ahead and take Bert out. So with Bert, I guess it's easier to probably just bring him up and have him follow. He's not exactly the most receptive when it comes to mounts. No, I'm not going to take Chubberknot out. Although, you know, I haven't... Actually, you know what? Let's back Bert up, actually. Chubberknot has a lot of weight on it, but I still haven't done anything on Chubberknot, right? Like, I haven't leveled up anything for him. He was a base level... I forgot what he was base, but he's 108 now. And as you can see, I am not really high level on Big Bird at all. Like, Big Bird is level 42, which is hardly nothing. So let me go ahead and not follow him, and I'll see what Chubberknot needs. So Chubberknot has a little bit of stuff on him already. His weight is 1224. I could probably pump this quite a bit. He's got so much XP. Let's do a few things first. Let's see what stamina brings up. So 520 stamina, 572. That's not bad. Movement speed only goes up by 2.5. So those are probably not the best investments. Let's go with weight, at least to 2,000. And let's see, we probably have some more levels too. We can probably make movement and stamina a thing. So 110%. We still have another level or so. Let's use stamina. And we still have at least one more. Let's go with... Actually, let's go with weight one more time. 56, 2105, movement, 115. Alright, so that's a pretty good start to what we have. And already, let's see, that was 2,000 weight, whereas Big Bird was at, let's try to pump Big Bird's weight here. 2,000, so weight is pretty much the same, except movement speed is much higher, and stamina is much higher. Also, health is much higher. So we kind of gonna retire Big Bird, I'm guessing. Let's take Chubberknot out for the first spin. This is your first time out the cage, bud. And already, he seems much faster. Okay. And he's actually rideable. That's pretty good. I might pump a little bit more into his movement speed, just to get him back and forth quicker, I guess you could say. Alright, now it's probably time to stop sprinting so much. I wish the buildable saddles were up. I know you guys can't see. Knocking down trees as we go. All we need to do is get him up to the metal portion. Let's go ahead and take this out. Alright, let me off now. Don't be all weird. Get this stone out the way, and then I'll travel up. You know, but let me get down to the metal portion. Let me get up to the metal portion, you guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I sort of cleared a path. I'm still having a little bit of hard time with the rocks and stuff, but I'm about to get down and make some things happen. Now, the only thing that scares me about this is that I see some bad guys. You can see that scorpion right over there. I'm pretty sure I have stone arrows on me. Yes, I do. So I can probably... I don't want to hit Chubberknot. I can probably just snipe him out here. Where are you at, Scorpion? Oh, they're on a Dodocurus. Stop stinging him. What level is that Dodocurus? I wonder. What level is the Scorpion? Sheesh. There we go. Okay. What level are you? You're a 56 male. Not too bad. I don't have anything to trank you, but not gonna hurt you staying alive or anything. Okay. It's nice that they spawn right outside my back door too. Alright, let's start to get some metal here. So, pickaxe in hand. I'd love to get a Mastercraft pickaxe. I know they've been getting them off alphas here and there, which is pretty darn impressive. I'm going to take the stone too while I'm here, you guys. Let's see. In fact, I should put a lot of this stuff. Some of the arrows, the flint. Not that a lot of this stuff weighs anything, but the more weight I have off of me, the better it'll be. The more I can transport. Alright. Let's see here. And we'll just make old Chubberknot follow us around a little bit and see how much we can get on this trip. Alright, guys. I'm way up at the top of the mountain, like very, very high, because I wanted to come get some obsidian, but what I noticed is, a while back in the comments, somebody said, oh, it's morning, somebody said that by using an anklo on the red plants, you can get a lot of the specimen X seeds. So I decided that I would try the Bronto tail out, and we're gonna see what we get here. So you ready? Okay, we got 1, 2. That was pretty quick. All from 2 swipes, we got 2 more specimen X seeds. I don't need any more, but I wonder, it's like some other people on the server might not have them, so that may be a little bit easier, because I had to go through quite a lot. I mean, a lot to get to them. So I don't know how much higher I could go here with Chubberknot. Probably not too much higher right there. Let me finish getting this obsidian before I kill my Bronto. Alright, let's see. That is... no, that's metal. There we go. There's some obsidian. So I'm just getting some obsidian before I go back down, so that we can use it for all of the polymer that we're going to need. And so far, the stats are getting pretty up there. 1,581 weight. We're probably only going to have to get a few more obsidian before we have to head back down. But altogether, we have over 700 metal and almost 100 obsidian. So, really good load. And I could probably offload quite a bit of stone if I needed to. I've been collecting it because I don't have any reason not to. But I think that's probably going to be enough weight for one trip. I'll head back down and start smelting up some of this stuff. I'm going to need a lot of wood. Alright, you guys, we're back. I had to get off Chubberknot to move him, but now I'm trying to line him up to where we can actually just access his inventory from where my forges are. So let's see if we're in the right place here. It looks like his foot is going to be close enough. Let's try it out. Blue balls might have to get out the way a little bit. I went ahead and grabbed some wood as well so that we can get the smelting done relatively easy. Let's get you out of here, blue balls. Just excuse yourself right quick. Here, can we just go around? Maybe? No. Chubberknot, you big. Man, so big. Alright, blue balls is out the way now. If we can access this leg, I'll be... oh, no, stop moving. Chub, no! Screwed up bad. Okay, let me, okay, hold on. I gotta move some of this stuff out of my inventory to be able to do... gosh, it's so hard working with this big galoot. Okay, let's put some wood up in here, because I know I'm gonna need... alright, and oh, we can still access the inventory from here. That's perfect. We're gonna leave it just like that. Okay, so I got enough charcoal. I'm just gonna dump out some of this, you guys. Let's see, and I believe I have a couple stacks of wood on Chubberknot as well. 77. Oh yeah, plenty. This is gonna be really good. Can I move with all this stuff? Nope. No, too much. Okay, so we'll start out with 200, I'm guessing, on each. Alright, 200 wood on each. I don't know what the burn ratio is. Let's see here. Oh no, that's not enough. Shift double click, that's what it is. And then single click to 200. Alright, now I can take some metal out of here. Let's see here. We'll start off with... I guess 300 metal a piece, but I'm not going to be able to move that much at one time. Maybe so. I'll get pretty close. Actually, I think I'll probably be able to do 400 in each with the wood. I'm hoping so. There's 200. Let's see. I should just start this off, shouldn't I? I'm trying to be all scientific and accurate. Sometimes I hate that part of me. Okay. Now I have just about 200. That's good. Let's grab one more stack of metal here. And we'll start this off. I don't know what the burn ratio is. I really wish I did. Alright, that's 200. Okay, let's start it off. We'll light the fire, and that's what we'll go with. 400 metal and 200 wood, and we'll see where that goes. I'll load this other one up, we'll have them smelting, and then we'll get to some crafting. Alright guys, we are ready to go. Everything is smelted up. We've got a ton of metal ingots in here. I've got all of my cementing paste. I made a bunch of composite stuff. We should be good to go. So, structures, metal, storage, and here it is. Ooh, this is going to take a lot of resources. Wow. So I used all my polymer, but we still have 104 metal left over, which is really good because, to tell you the truth, I don't remember where I put my wires. So let's see. This weighs 20, this weighs 4, this weighs 7, this weighs 5. We should probably just make a few wires now that we can. Let's see, electrical. I do need to make, I need to learn that omnidirectional light. That's what I want. Let's see here. Omnidirectional light. Yes, there it is. Okay, we'll see what that takes to make. And it looks like, let's see, electrical. These are for wire. We have plenty of that. Vertical electric. Okay, let's make some of these. I guess we could make, let's make 5 of those. And inclined electric, I don't think we'll need much. Straight electric, we'll need some of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll also need, there's a cross section that I'd like to use. So let's check the blueprints. I'm sure I have that here. Yep, electrical cable, there we go. That was easy. Alright, craft 1, we'll craft 2. That should be all that we need for that. And that should be it. Okay, let's take some of this stuff. This should be finished in just a second. Yeah, now we're crafting these up. Alright. Woo, that feels good. Okay, we'll turn it all off. By the way, I'm in my work clothes. Ta-da! Check me out. It's like my painter's uniform. But I like to be super lightweight when I'm doing building stuff. It just helps out so much because that little bit of weight, I don't have anything to fear out here, naturally. And all I really need is food and water here and there. So, ooh, an egg. All I really need is food and water here and there. So I can just get in here sometimes and just grab a little bit of food. And it's not that bad. And also I can drink some water. Okay, usually Manny has a ton of berries on him like right now. I did dump most of them, but... So I got Manny full of wood just in case we need some more. I've got Blue Balls that has a good load of stone on them. And I got Green Ranger that is full of fiber and thatch and a little bit of wood. Oh, and he's got some food too. Good. That way, in case I need it, it'll be good. And I could just run back and get some meat. Alright, so the moment of truth. Let's take the big question. Can it fit? It does not. Oh, it will go on top. Here it is, you guys. I am going to want to do 3 of them eventually. Let's see. So, what's weird is it doesn't look like it fits on top of just that. But it does fit like this. So, I can't bring it any further out than that. I don't know if I'll be able to fit 3. In fact, I really doubt that I'll be able to fit 3. It seems like I would be able to. Let's see here. Maybe I will be able to fit 3. I don't know. I'm going to center it. Dang it. I really wish I had 2 of them, but I really don't have the metal, and I'd like to start with 1. Also, I'm going to go for the middle. If not, I can line storage bins up on the side of it for some more organization. It'll be alright. Alright, let's go as far back as we can. This is probably about it. Or we center. Looks about right. Placed. It's done. Now I admit it looks kind of ridiculous due to the due to the fact that it's just on a little catwalk like that, but it is the best method as far as space conservation goes. And the door is still open. It's fine. We can access it from the outside if we need to, which is good. Oh, do I have to jump to get to it? I do. Ah, that's something I didn't expect. Oh, it's just out of sight to where we would have to jump for it. Dang! Oh, man. That is really, really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I can't tear it down though. That's just the way it's gonna have to be for now, you guys. But we can double stack our inventory, and if I really needed to, I suppose I could put foundations down here in order to access it. That may be something that I do, but I doubt it. I think it'll be okay like that. So aside from the little fail with the placement of the vault, at least we can access it. I'm okay with that. Maybe if you guys have any suggestions, y'all can let me know in the comments. The truth is, I recorded a little bit more, and I figured that the video was a little bit too long when I went to check my footage. And statistically, I know most people only watch videos that are around 25 minutes. I don't want to bore those guys. I don't want you to have to take an hour and a half out your day. I'd rather just make it to 2 separate episodes, and it'll give you something to watch tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And if you're new to the channel, you can subscribe. When you come back tomorrow, I'll show you how I did the wiring. I'll get into some refrigerator placement and even some pin pad door stuff. It'll be fun. So thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.